What's up, YouTube? It's your boy T Jones, bringing the good, bad, and the ugly. How's everybody doing? I know it's been a minute. I ain't put a video up since the last video I put up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't got nothing else to say about that. But before we get into this video, this Friday I'm dropping my new single called Night Rider, featuring my boy Jupiter. It's a dope song. It's fitting for the time right now for the things going on. So I'm gonna link that so you can pre-save it on Spotify so you can check that out. So let's get into this video. I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast the other day, and he was talking about I'm just gonna touch on like this. Plug and play. He was talking about plug and play type things. He was like, when he was with his wife, maybe mother's, I don't know what you want to call it. Pretty much, she said, yo, let's do love and hip hop. He was like, you know what? Let's go and do over here and do something else. And she was like, nah, let's just do love and hip hop. Then he said with academics, then he said, yo, man, we got the biggest debate podcast show. Man, let's go over here and do something else. Let's do something bigger. And academics like, nah, I like it over here. And I get what Joe Budden was saying. And I totally understand and agree with building a platform, building for success. You know, a lot of y'all who follow me, been following me on YouTube for a while, whether it's on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that, know I put together my own shows. I have not done anybody's show since I started doing my own. First of all, I like being in control, because a lot of people's shows I've done, like, I only done like one person show, and the rest have been open mics. But like, I don't like how certain things are ran, so I'd rather do my own. I literally walked out of the show before the show. I literally walked out because I'm like, this is gonna be trash. And why am I here? But I look at it like this. I'd rather build my own platform, so once I get to a certain level, companies are looking at me like, yo, we want you. I'm not shopping myself around. This is already what it is. So they looking at me talking numbers. And I believe in the comments, let me know, for my Beyonce fans out there, I believe Beyonce, she either Netflix bought the rights to one of her last thing she put on, I don't know what it's called, that show she put on, that live show she put on Netflix. She sold the Netflix or Netflix, however it went. Correct me in the comments. But that's what I'm trying to be on. I want to get to a point where whatever I do is so big that another company sees it. I want a part of that. I want a piece of that. That's how I look at success, because I want to be able to work hard, put in the leg work, and be able to have somebody look at me like, I want to invest in that. I think there's money to be made in that. And going on that, I feel like a lot of people don't really stay around in the beginning stages of when you try to create, and they see, or they're there for a minute, I kind of like what you're doing, but I'll come back whenever it takes off. By the time it take off, it's too late to get back on the ship. Now, once you get off, it's too late to get back on, because we didn't jet it off. You know, just boom. Now you're like, man, if I just would have stayed 2 months, for 2 more months, I would have been a part of it. Or if I would have invested in it when I had a chance, it's like, wow. It's like, I remember it was on The Breakfast Club. It was Slim Thug, Paul Wall, and they was talking about Chameleon there. And I think Charlamagne said, yo, what happened to Chameleon there? And Slim Thug like, yo, some dude came to him with his startup company and his app, and Chameleon there invested in it, and the app made like $1 million. It blew up. It just took off. And later, he's a millionaire. And it's like, I like little stuff, things like that. Like looking at it now, it's like, yo, companies like Uber and Lyft, all that stuff, Starbucks, like, yo, if you would have told people, I remember Shaq said he wish he would have invested in that when it came around, when he first got offered it. And he was like, man, ain't nobody gonna be buying no coffee like that, paying no And I think the same thing with lifting up people's on that. Like, ain't nobody ever gonna pick up nobody in their own personal car and drop you off somewhere. It's like, to be the person, like, yo, I could have been, you know what I mean? I could have made money in that. And that's what I'm on. I'm gonna be able to, first of all, he may never see this video. Kev on stage. I look up to that man because what he's done with the real community, the social media, with the social distance show, all that, like, he's putting all his friends on. He's putting everybody on. And it's super dope to me. Like, I want to be able to do that for my friends, put everybody on, be able to put money in all my friends' pockets. That's what I do this for. And I just started being able to do that now. And it's like we all invest at one time. I come with the idea, we all pitch in at the end of the, and like, yo, we made this much money. Here's our money back that we all made back, you know. And I like doing it. And now, just for us, I want to be able to put money in everybody else's pocket that we interact with, you know. That's why I'm looking into more trademarking and all that kind of stuff. And that's for me personally, and I hope this inspires other people who watch this to take the time to, like I said, with this quarantine, this is the most time we ever had to be able to sit back and create and come up with new ideas, fresh ideas to make something good. Like, you can't come out this quarantine weak. You got to come out stronger than ever. Like, really, like, it's like you ain't got nothing to do. You really can't do nothing. Like, what are you really doing? There's nothing you really can do right now. But at the same time, I really want people to understand that come up with, like, you have to be so much better. Like I said, I've came up with so many ideas. I really had time to reconstruct ideas that I had from years ago, which I'm not even going to talk about on here because nobody's stealing that idea. But I don't want nobody stealing it. But I'm gonna end it like this. This is what I want to ask when you share this video, wherever you watch this video. How do you measure success? What is your measure of success? Because I just gave you mine. I know what I want. Well, how do you measure success by your standards? Let me know in the comments. We're gonna talk about it this week. It's Monday. I'm gonna try to start doing videos more consistently. I'm sorry, but I just ain't been in the mood. But yo, I want to try to get back on making videos weekly, but I'm out. Peace, and make sure you stream my new song this Friday, Night Rider, featuring Planet Jupiter. Dude is dope. The song is dope. I'm out. Peace.